So while I was doing research for another video, I found this, which is an inflatable sleeping pad for camping for $1. And when I first saw it, I was like, no way, that can't be true. There's no way they're going to send me a sleeping pad for $1. I figured there'd be some sort of scam, like I get an email saying that it's out of stock, but they have this other one for like $20 I can buy instead. But nope, I gave Amazon $1 and they sent me a sleeping pad, shipped. So now we gotta test it out and see if it actually is worth anything. I haven't tested it yet, so I'm not sure if it's even gonna inflate, but the goal is to test it out tonight at my house because I don't trust it and I would like the option to go like 10 feet to my comfy bed if this fails in the middle of the night. But yeah, let's open it up and see if it will actually inflate. All right, so it actually came with a case, which is nice. If anything, this stuff sack is probably worth $1. So it has snaps down the edges. I'm not quite sure what would be the reason to snap it to itself and like make a cylinder, but we'll see. This one's like barely on there, but still good. User manual. Oh, it looks like there's different colors that I could have got. Look at how far off this one is. Like, that is barely on there. According to the instructions, which look to be in Chinese, it looks like it may have come with a pump sack, which I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's nothing in here about what these snaps are for. Okay, so you pull off the first one to inflate and then must be the second one to deflate. This is gonna take a while. It's nowhere near enough. I feel like this is either going to be you sink right through it or it's gonna be so hard, like rigid. All right, that might be the best I got. That's very bumpy. But like, if I sleep on my side, I guess it's not that bad. If I sit on it though, I go right through it, so we'll see how this goes. I'll get this in the tent along with my sleeping bag and stuff. And then since I'm camping, I might as well have a campfire and cook some veggie dogs. Alright, I'm all set up for the night. My boyfriend went and laid down right before I did. And he's like, alright, I'm gonna go lay down in our nice and comfy bed. Like, sounds nice. And he's like, you know you're gonna hear the fan all night, right? I'm like, I forgot, but it won't be that big of a deal. I can barely hear the fan. You know what I can hear? All the cars going down the road. I forgot about the noise, but I also forgot there's a massive floodlight right next to me. It's pointing away from me, but it's still quite bright. I have my headlamp on right now so you can actually see, but regardless of the sleeping pad between the road noise and the light, it's gonna be a rough night. I do know from the cameras that we have raccoons, opossums, skunks, squirrels, and groundhogs that all visit. I wonder if we'll get any curious visitors tonight. Mainly raccoons and opossums. Everything else pretty much avoids us. But the raccoons and opossums seem pretty brave, so we'll see. I guess I will see you in the morning, either in my tent or in the house, depending on how tonight goes. So I did in fact wake up in my house, but it was not the fault of this sleeping pad. I think I was out there for like 2 hours and got maybe a half hour of sleep. That was because all of the cars that kept driving by. I thought for sure as it got later there'd be less cars. And I guess there were less cars, but they were still just as loud. So I decided to come in and sleep in my own bed and actually get some sleep. But as you can see, this did survive. It did not pop instantly. I still have no idea what these snaps are for, especially considering it would take extra steps and therefore extra money to add them. So I'm still confused about these. It's certainly not as comfortable as like a foam self-inflating pad, but compared to my Klymit sleeping pad, I wouldn't necessarily say it's more uncomfortable either. It's about the same. I'm not a huge fan of this valve, so you open one and then you can blow it and it's a one-way valve. But if you open up the other one, it just like lets all of the air out instantly. Which if you're intending to like pack up for the day, that's nice. But say you overinflated it a little bit and you just want to let a little air out, you can't really just let a little out. Which with my Klymit you can. The one-way valve on that flips, so you can let a little out. Overall, for $1, I am impressed. First I didn't think I'd actually get it. I thought it was just gonna be out $1. But it actually works and seems to work well. I still don't know how much I trust it just because it was $1. Like, I feel like it's gonna fail at some point. But regular inflatable mats fail too, so I don't know, it could be a good deal. I was thinking about what the reasoning for this may have been. I've already established that it wasn't a scam where they try and like get you to buy something more expensive instantly. It might be something where they sell it really cheap to try and get a bunch of 5-star reviews and then switch out the product or raise the price or something so that their Amazon listing already has a bunch of 5-star reviews. I'm not sure. If I figure it out, I will put it in the comments down below. I can't, in good faith, recommend this because I just don't trust it enough still, but I will link it down below if it is something you're interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to be always adventuring. Alright, so I recorded that video a couple days ago, and as I was just finishing editing it, I figured I'd check the Amazon listing, and it says currently unavailable, and I can think of 3 possible reasons. 1, it's part of whatever their plan is. 2, tariff issues. I bought this before all the tariffs went into effect, so it's possible it's just too expensive just to ship now. 3, there was never any big plan. It's possible it's just a company that was going out of business that decided to try and liquidate things as quickly as possible. I will still put a link in the description just in case it does become available again, but my current guess is that they were just going out of business and trying to sell things off as quickly and cheaply as possible.